It's Uncle Lou, back for another rant. Because, that's what I do. I just bitch about things. Sit around, wonder what's going on, getting real pissed off. Guess it's better than getting pissed on, though. No golden showers. Okay? You keep that shit to yourselves. It's disgusting. Who wants to get pissed on? I guess certain groups of people do. There's probably like a whole category, dedicated to that on the hub. Which I guess if you're in Texas, sorry about your luck there, bud. I'm gonna Google it. What? Can you Google that? What are they gonna do? Stop me? Well, they might. Running this country like they fucking own the place. Do they own the place? They might own the place. How does one own a place, right? Not with these prices. Not in this economy. Oh, too many W's. What was I looking up? That's right. Golden. Oh, I fucking shower. Don't look it up. That lady's getting her mouth pissed in. That's fucked. Anyway, that's not what we're here to bitch about. What we are here to bitch about. It's been a couple days, weeks. Again, didn't know you could do this. I'm gonna look it up. View all. It's been 2 weeks. Well, maybe probably 3 by the time this comes out. 2 weeks since I, still was complaining about what's his name, wanting to fucking go to war with a bunch of places. Well, it's escalated a little bit to, the people in Panama saying they, the leader, somebody over there said, you can expect mass casualties, either for everyone involved, most likely. We're also, still talking about, now we're talking about actually using the military to take Greenland. We joked about it, but I think they might be a little more serious about it now, the way they're talking. But, Greenland, the military there, which why, they say it's for national security reasons, but, what no one's ever explained, it's like the TikTok ban, where they're like, national security reasons, but they don't say the reasons, which is really weird to me. Why, if you want something done, you wouldn't say, hey, this is the reason. It's a national security threat, because if you make too many videos, your phone will turn into a fucking Decepticon and try to take over your local government. Like that, No, they're like, hey, you might see someone dancing that isn't white. That's their security threat. They're fucking idiots. Because I fucking take my information. What are you gonna do? Steal my 2 cents in my account? Fuck you. What was I looking up? That's right. I put it out. Green land. Okay, it's a territory. Alright. When was it established? Well, obviously it wasn't the fucking start of the world. But, okay, so this says Union with Norway. 1262, that was a good year. Danish-Norwegian recolonization. 1721. Unification with Denmark in 1814. Not such a good time period. Either way, my point is, that actually makes my point a little better. So, World War I happened, World War II happened, and we weren't worried about our national security with that thing. We needed it for that. So why are we now? Why are we now all of a sudden that's a bad place that we need for security reasons? I'm gonna give you a minute. Get your shovels out. Dig into it a little bit, because it takes some deep thinking, and I know, depending on what you support, you might not be capable of it, so we'll give you a second. That's enough time. Anyway, where else do we say? Oh, now this motherfucker, the Cheeto-in-Chief, is like, hey, you there, where you live, in your house, and your little part of land, you're gonna have to get out to the Gazans. Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Get out. I know that's your home. I know you've lived there for years. I know this guy over here was being an asshole because, he can be, I guess, and we'll back him up. But either way, you gotta get the fuck out now. Unacceptable. You can't be here. Go fuck yourself. This ain't your home no more. Imagine if we did that. Like, someone did that to you, right? We just walked into your fucking house one day and you're like, oh, you got some really nice shit here. I'm gonna need you to get out. This is my shit now. It's gonna be my shit. And if you don't, I'm gonna beat your ass. How does that make sense? Because, it doesn't. That's the answer. Anyway, here's something that I don't think these people are thinking about. Do you know much about World War II? Again, depending on how you voted, I don't think you do. But, interesting fact. You want to know why, Mr. Elon Musk's salute failed? A war on two fronts. Two fronts. Two. One, two. Now let me think about this. Because Panama's like down. So that's one. We'd be fighting there. That's one front. And then Greenland is like over this way. So like that's two. That's two fronts. Uh-oh. Where have we made this mistake before? If only there was like documentaries you could watch. They should really make those. Like document things that happened before. So that we could learn from them. And like, depending on who tells the story, we could say it's his story or her story. But either way, it's like what happened. And we could learn from it. They really should work on that. I don't know if that's a thing yet, but we should work on that. Anyway, then, so, we got those two fronts there, which, by the way, France is like, hey, by the way, we're gonna help out Greenland there. That's probably not good, right? Because the only reason they surrendered in World War II was because the fucking blitzkrieg tactics. We can't do that all the fucking way over here. They'd see us coming. We got a whole fucking ocean to cross. I know. Get the shovels out. It's deep thinking again. But careful with it, because you don't want to go too deep. Because you end up in China if you dig a hole all the way through the earth. That's what I was told as a kid. And I partly believe it to this day. I'm just kidding. I don't really believe that. Like, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. You feel me? Okay, anyway. So that's still two fronts. Then we were talking shit about maybe trying to take Canada. That would be three, because that would be up. And so that makes three people that could then team up and, like, come at us. But here's something that I really know they don't think about. We're fighting with all these other countries, which is already weakening our fucking military because we're spread to three fronts. Two was the breakable number last time. That would be the perfect opportunity for someone like China or Russia to then come and attack. And they could get the West Coast because that would be four fronts and technically we would be surrounded. I'm sure there's a little more statistics and logistics and logical shit that can go into those that make it maybe a little better. But, nobody in charge right now would be able to think of that. Because we're not necessarily electing, or the electors then putting into place smarter people that can think of this. And that's a little troublesome. A little bit. And what else is troublesome about that, which I said before in the last video? None of their kids are going to be the ones that have to fucking die for nothing. Because in the end, think about it. You're a German citizen. Homeboy said, hey, fuck them guys, we're going to attack them. You go off to war, or your kids go off to war, or you go to a summer camp that you never come back from. And then at the end, that douchebag takes himself out. His whole country's defeated. Has to be rebuilt. So you did all of that shit for nothing. Because you lost. And even if he had won, you would have done it for nothing. Because eventually something would have happened to either reverse that or just for nothing. That's the answer. War always ends up for nothing. And that was the last time that there was like an actual legitimate reason to go to war. With the exception of like hunting down the one guy that knocked down the fucking buildings. Other than that, every other war, I mean, I don't know because I didn't look into it, but a lot of them were just about stopping communism, not actually doing, like they weren't actually doing evil shit. They were just trying to prevent that. Which is weird. But I guess whatever, we were kind of, I thought we were dumber back then, and we just didn't realize that, like, human lives matter, no matter where or what they're from. That's called common sense. Not so common anymore. So should we change the name of that? Like, just stop calling it common sense. Like, calling it, like, I don't fucking know. Do I look like an English major? Well, I hope not. Well, in today's day and age, I kind of do. Interesting. Anyway, I'm getting lost on the topics. And I'm only talking about 2 things. Imagine if there was 4 fronts, you'd get lost. See? Point proven. Thank you. But if you don't believe that, just think about this. Again, I'm going to bring this point back up to end this, because I want this to be the ending point of everything. We're just people. We are just people trying to live. I have no fucking problem with anyone from another country on purpose. No one done shit to me. Their governments are being assholes to them just like ours are being to us. The only people that... the only people that have problems with each other, it seems to be the people in charge, right? Other than the people they then brainwash to have problems with the people. But why is it that they always have problems with each other? Why can't they get along? Did they skip elementary school? They're like, you can't be in power unless you skipped elementary school, where they taught you how to share and how to get along and how to discuss problems and your feelings and work things out. Because, like, again, I've said this before. If you got a problem, go over there and you fucking figure it out. I don't want to die for nothing. I don't want my kids to die for nothing. I don't want your kids to die for nothing. Because at the end of the day, it's nothing except furthering the people in powers, money, agendas, expansion of the world, that kind of shit. Stupid. That made sense when there wasn't other things to do, right? Like, when you got swords, and you can walk, like, 6 miles in a day, and that's it. You fucking, like... That made sense. We had nothing else to do. We have all kinds of things to do. There's all kinds of other problems that might, warrant more attention than trying to fucking take land that's already taken, or already owned, or already lived in, or on. We did that before, and that was wrong. We should have realized then, but we didn't, because, again, I thought we were dumber back then. Turns out we're still the same. I got lost again. And I'm back. Okay. Peace. Just peace. Come on. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not. Thanks for watching. See you, bye.
Thanks for watching.